episode. Today, I'm here with this 94 Jeep Grand Cherokee. We're pulling and replacing the transmission because it is short. I'm doing the transmission lines, wanting them put better because how they're set up stock sucks.
There's a nice puddle of transmission fluid under it.
So for any kind of like off-roading you do on these, you gotta move the transmission lines. Same with the XJs. If it's an automatic, if it's a manual, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't have transmission lines.
Yep. So on an automatic, your lines go up through here. You can see the one hanging.
Yep, and then there's the other one over yonder.
It's a metal line. We've already done the quick hydraulic line fix.
Bad CV axle life.
Jesus. But let's get this thing up in there and let's get right on into it. Tracker. That's gonna be in some upcoming videos. KNC Automotive Performance. Here's a quick little segment into a shop update. It's still a huge mess in here. I didn't do it! Anyways, here's the office here. Office, break area, central door, random crap, all the lawnmowers. Yep. The Sonoma's out back. That's the transmission bench area, which is clean. The Jeep we're working on today, transmission that's going in it. Nice little workbench there, that couch is sleeping. Yeah. Main bag is still a mess. This bumper's going on the Geo Tracker. And yeah, just quick little shop update. So here we are. Here's the drive shaft. You want to take that off so it's just out of the way. I think sometimes they'll pee. Got some connectors unplugged already. Shift link unhooked right there. For the T-case, here's your transmission cross member. You just got 2 bolts there, 2 bolts here, so 4, and then you got the 2 here. Coming on up here to the transmission, got your bell housing, which is this big thing here. And take this inspection cover off to get to the tow controller bolts.
Yep, we've done this go around once and it was pretty simple.
Yeah, we haven't put one in yet, but here we go.
We're taking one out. It was not hard the first time, so it better not be hard this time.
Yeah.
We just have to remember this is what we got stuck on last time. Starter bolt. Starter bolt holds it to the block.
Yep.
Through this side instead, or this side instead of this side.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you have all the bolts, you don't.
You don't. So we'll probably sew that later on. Oh, probably not. I don't know.
T-case has got to come out because I'm swapping that bitch for a 240 something.
Yeah, and this one is a
249, I think.
249.
It's 272.
272.
Quadra-track.
Yep. So here we are. Is this T-case?
This one's a 242. This one has 2-wheel drive.
Yep, 2-wheel drive.
4 high, neutral, 4 low.
Yep. Well, that one has a low and high range 4-wheel drive all the time. So we don't like that.
Brake CV axles easy, really easily.
Yep. Which both of the front CV axles on this are grenaded. Yeah, it's bad. So here's a quick tip for anybody who's dealing with that noise. Now, you shouldn't do this. You should just replace the CV axle, but you can take the whole inner section out and leave the outside to hold the tire on to get rid of that noise.
Horrendous noise, yeah.
Yeah, same with this side. See that metal insert should be spinning with the tile.
And not.
And not good. So, I'll find a picture of this. So when we were driving this thing down here to the shop, the wheel spacer that was on this side kind of pulled through the studs and fell off, and we lost the tire halfway down here to the shop in one of the worst spots possible. And
Quite
it
literally the worst spot possible.
destroyed the fender.
Tire's over there with the wheel spacers still attached.
Is it this one? Yeah. Oh, it is. Oh, sick.
Big old jumbo Willy Bobs.
Yeah.
Decided that they wanted to not be part of life anymore.
Yep. Yep. Wheel spacers, no good unless you torque them down properly, I guess.
Look at them until it stops.
Yep.
So even this tire's fucked up. Them big tires just tore shit up.
Yep. Oh yeah, so transmission lines, they come up right over your axle here. So
This link will fucking some macky smacky. As you can see, it's already eaten oh dude, it's eating a huge chunk out of that.
Has it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
when you see a line, you can see it because we replaced this with hydraulic line.
Yep.
And it's pretty eating the fuck up. This is AC. We can take that the rest of the way out.
Yeah, we need to pull the whole AC stuff out because we don't use AC.
Well, it doesn't have a condenser anymore.
Yeah.
All this room in
Look
between
that
the
on that. So that's nice. Yeah, Pitman arm. That's what it's called.
My brand new harmonic balancer that I had to put on when I first got this fucking thing.
It fell off, which was surprising because we went on a trip and we were
beating the fuck out of it.
Yeah. And we were probably 5-10 miles out of surface from anything, and somehow it never fell off, but the next day it fell off on Quince.
Damn near.
Yeah.
It came off and it was on by like that much, and it was doing a lot of this.
I wish we had the old one. It's probably somewhere on that bench, but I'm not gonna look.
It's in 2 pieces.
Yeah, it's in 2 pieces.
Because these are pressed together harmonic balancers, which is bad.
So, you should never do this, because it should...
That has been a quick fix for literally 10 months. So.
Yeah. So, if this lug nut falls off, you'll lose all your steering, and it's not good. Don't do this. But if you're on a trail, and you lose your bolt, lug nut works just fine to get you home.
Yep. Okay guys, he's failing miserably in trying to start the chainsaw. You'll ask me if you need some help. You're having some fucking struggles out here, bud?
Yep.
Okay, so you give her a couple of these, then you give her... Come on, you bitch. Pull. I think that one pulls out. No, that's to stop it.
Yeah. That's choke.
Yep, now start it. While Brady's out there struggling, I'm taking the transmission pan off. I do want to say that this transmission was $150. It is by no means new or nice. Well, I mean, it is nice because, you know, transmission. But supposedly the Jeep that this got pulled out of ran and drove. I don't know if I believe that or not, for the simple fact of the guy was partying it out. Oh hey, Brody finally got the chainsaw to start. I am really stoked to have my Jeep back, which this video hopefully will have it done by the end of today. You know, good way to start the new year by replacing transmission. And, you know, we're already almost a month down, I think. I think we're like on the 20th day or something like that of this year. I do have brand new gaskets. I do have brand new gaskets and a filter. for this transmission, along with 3 gallons of transmission fluid, so I can fill the converter and all that good stuff. Because Chrysler products all use neutral is how you turn your transmission pump on. So that's just a little tip in case anyone was wondering. It's actually a really good thing to know, especially if you're into cars. Because a lot of vehicles like Ford and Chevy, they circulate transmission fluid while it's in park, drive, neutral, any gear. Whereas Chrysler only does it in the moving gears and neutral. Park does not circulate any fluid because nothing is spinning. I'm really hoping I don't have to flip this thing over because this is going to make a mess. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a lot of transmission fluid everywhere already. It's leaking right out of where the input shaft is, so that's always healthy. And on all 42 REs, the cover, the pan, is always going to be 13 millimeter bolts. Also on the 44 REs. So if you're someone at home trying to do what we're doing, which we're just 2 jackasses with access to a shop and tools, so it kind of explains what Mr. Brody and I are up to. And this actually looks fucking amazing, so not too shabby. We do have a transmission bench, which I'm thankful for because otherwise I would have just made it in a huge mess. Because I already did make a huge mess and it's all over my green trucks parts. But good thing I don't plan on reusing any of those. It's not too bad actually, so that's good. Oh, that's not good. The magnet doesn't look too terrible. I don't know what's up with this sludge, but it's all over the magnet too. That is a lot of material, actually. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that no bueno.
So what's up? That's quite a bit. Is that junk? Is that sludge?
Stop the camera.
So we got the drive shaft out. It was just 4 8mm bolts. Make sure you put them in after you're done so you don't lose them. Now here's the drive shaft. Here's your slip yoke and your U-joint. U-joint feels amazing.
Caps are a little crusty, but
yeah, you don't want any play. You want these to be spin kind of freely.
Well, like here's a really good drive shaft. This is brand new almost. This is less than a year old. So like these move with some resistance. Yep. And there's no play. No play side to side or any of that.
Now if these spin really easily, that's not a good thing. There's play in there. If these don't spin at all, it's seized.
Yep.
Most likely.
And then you got your double cardigan.
Yep.
Which these are terrible. I hate them.
Yeah. Also, when you're putting a U-joint in, if you hammer the caps in too far, it'll make it super tight. So you just smack the casing a little bit with a rubber mallet,
and
you shock it. Yep, shock it back into place. Just wanted to throw that in. Quinn brought this to my knowledge, so when you're working on changing out a part, of course, you should make so everything's the same, like the splines. And Quinn's like, oh, let's just start counting all of these. My solution was to pick up the drive shaft we just took out, go stick it in the T-case, it fit perfectly.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to run into a lot of issues.
A lot of issues. So, yep, just make sure your parts are compatible. Yeah, so also you have your front drive shaft, which hasn't been on here for
a while.
Because of the axles being destroyed. But you just take the 4 bolts out here, the 4 bolts out here, it comes right out just like the real one.
Yep.
So we're pulling the T-case first, just make the transmission a little lighter. Okay, there's 6?
Yep.
So there's 6 bolts that go all along.
This is the next one that we're going to have to worry about. We are going to have to count these splines, just an FYI.
Okay.
Because you can't see in this to know.
Yeah. But notice you got your 6 bolts that just go, or I guess nuts, that go all the way around. And then pull that out, make sure everything's disconnected wiring wise. So it looks like we
don't have everything disconnected because there's
one plug on this side that's still.
Well, that's a cool piece of mud.
If it focuses, there's that plug there, a plug here.
Stop. So what are we going to do after I drop this? The whole thing kind of just, because of my bad motor mount.
I don't know. And
it's slowly going up. It's going up. It's going up.
Is it?
It went up a couple of clicks. Yeah, he's going to have to pump that bitch like 20 minutes.
Yeah, this thing's a little bit leaky. Yeah, but it's not going to stay.
Dude, look at all the air leak. That seal is so fucked.
It's so bad. That's so bad.
It needs more fluid. Again.
So you can remove the whole solder. We didn't. We just took out the 2 bolts, which are right there, and I think another one up higher.
As I explained earlier, I'm pretty sure at least I explained, but there's 1 bolt that goes forwards. And that tricked us the first time because there was so much grease on this other Jeep that we worked on that you couldn't see fucking jack shit. Well, now that we know, that was really fucking simple for me to find, and it's right there.
Yep.
And then there's a bell housing bolt right next to it.
Yep. And quick test, spin your
We know it works.
Yeah. See if it pops out or
cranks
not.
This bitch really fast.
Moves along.
Dude, you can see where the big tires was rubbing.
Yep.
Jesus.
Big tire stuff.
Dude, look at the fucking frame right here.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Dude, polish.
But anyways, we got the tow controller bolts out, which you just...
Pain in the ass, by the way. Don't do what Brody did.
So
Bust his fucking thumb.
Yeah, I destroyed both my thumbs. Cause I was
a socket.
Yeah, I was putting a flathead screwdriver on the teeth and spinning over the flywheel.
Which Brody could have just done with a socket.
Yeah, just put a socket on the main
and then
crank. And then just do that. Make it a whole lot easier.
Over there with a screwdriver and he fucking ting.
You know, something I've never understood is how are you supposed to do this if the engine seized?
You can't.
Yeah.
That's why my dad told me I couldn't blow the green truck up before we tried to take the motor out. Because he's like, you're going to have to take everything out at once.
Yep. But we got the transmission just, look, the tow.
I don't know if we showed this the first time.
Oh yeah, the transmission mount's destroyed. But Kane was about to die, so it might be a rough cut to the next segment. Okay.
Oh, the whole jack just moved.
It's this mount for the four-wheel drive.
The mount?
Yeah. Right here.
Oh shit.
It's getting stuck. I mean, unless the transmission can go that way. Okay, yep, that's it. Okay, fuck.
Rubbing all the time.
I got it. Go down.
Fuck, we're still connected to something up there. Okay, I have it, I think. It started picking me up.
I don't know what to do about this. Here, I got it. I'm pretty sure. If you want to get,
Let's just, okay, hold on.
I think that's a 10 mil.
Oh, this is a fucking calamity. That's why is it bolted to the transmission?
This is a disaster. Don't pull down on it, bro.
Come on, Brody. Holy shit, I'm trying to hold it for you. Help.
Do you grab it instead of push it against me? No.
Okay, I found the right size. You're gonna be fucking kidding me. What the fuck?
Okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay.
I'm not gonna have a working speedometer.
That's not what that's for.
What's that for?
I'm pretty sure that's for your RPM gauge.
Ah, cool.
Maybe.
Fucking don't need that.
And it's a sensor going straight to the token photo, so that's what I would assume, bro. So RPM's most of the time controlled by spark. And that is how you pull a transmission and T-case on a 94 Grand Cherokee.
And it's heavier than fuck. Like,
Oh, shit, token photo. Do you want to just try driving one side and then...
take the converter out. Oh, that'd be so much. I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
Paint's chipping off.
Alright.
Ah, that was dirty. That is what rusts out vehicles. Right, got the T-case out. It's sitting here, leaking. Cross member out of the transmission.
Dude, holy fuck.
Yeah, I know, it's just a straight black. Does that even smell like gear oil anymore?
It's not gear oil, it's transmission fluid.
Oh.
That's ATF4, or was.
That's
It doesn't have a smell. It smells like straight just gun, dude. It smells like after you shoot a gun.
That's nasty.
That's bad.
Okay, transmissions, tone apart, whatnot.
Converter.
Token photo.
It's just so red, man.
Yeah, and the paint's flaking up all funky on it, which is different.
And it's really blue on the welds.
Yeah. But that's the underbody. Got all of it out.
This thing actually weighed like 300 pounds.
We were stuck on this for the longest
crank
time.
position sensor. That's the CPS for it.
Yep, so hopefully that's not destroyed. The whole transmission was balancing on that one thing, so
Which we
yeah.
have on camera, so.
Yeah, let me plug my camera back in before it dies. So, it's a bit in the future.
I'm gonna show you guys a little something. So, when you're putting your torque converter on, you know, you would think, oh hey, well it's flat. It just went all the way on.
Surprisingly went on all the way.
Okay, so, you know, you would think, oh hey, well it's almost flat with it, so it's fine. Like, it won't go on anymore. If you just give her a little bit of a fuck it.
You gotta get it just right. You gotta lift up on it a little bit, twist it.
And eventually, once you lift it enough, oh, come on. It went on so good that first time. I bet you as soon as I stop this recording, it'll go right on.
Yeah, let's try that.
After.
Literally.
Right after we stopped recording, it went on.
Yep, see how it's about half an inch in or whatnot? That's exactly where you want it.
Oh yeah, when you're doing this, make sure you have the shittiest fucking transmission jack that leaks all of its fluid out within 2 uses. By the way.
Yeah, it's bad. The seal's all gone. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna get the footage of us getting this up in because the camera's about dead. So I'm gonna try recording as much as possible, but it might just be on
At the end of this video, there'll be a clip of it running and driving.
Yeah, hopefully. It is the next day, and we got the transmission in.
We got it in before. We got it in on the last clip that you guys are gonna see.
Torque converter bolts. The torque converter.
One is a little fucking in there, and then none of the holes line up. So the converter that we have over here,
the one that came out of the transmission that was in the Jeep,
which is this one, is they are the exact same torque converter. The only difference is the mill type. I don't know the difference between a fucking thin flat and a flat, but apparently it causes one hell of a fucking issue.
Yeah, so we would spin the flex plate flywheel until we got one hole lined up. We would screw it in, spin the hole.
Oh, that's burnt.
Yeah, I know, this torque converter is probably bad, but we spun it over to the next hole, it wouldn't line up. So we spun it over to the next hole. It kind of lined up so we could get it, spun it over, wouldn't line up, so we had to take all of them out, spin it over, hook it up, and then it's back and forth. Shot dog! Get it, boy! Get it!
You want the ball?
You didn't even fall it. So we're gonna have to pull the transmission out again and then get it all back into place, which is not gonna be
remember
fun.
how you were saying how you think the jack might lower itself down?
Yeah, I know. That's why I put the dead man lift
It
on.
lowered itself down.
Yeah. Wanna go back up? Oh yeah.
Okay.
So we gotta pull the transmission out again and put that at the torque converter. I think if we unhook everything, pull the transmission back and down a little bit, we can get that torque converter out, put the new one in, lift it right back into place. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's do it. We're getting pretty good at removing these transmissions, huh? That's the problem! That thing! Bullshit!
Is there a bolt broken?
Having a little bit of a problem. The threads are bad on two of these torque converter bolts.
So they should do this.
Yeah, no resistance. Theoretically, on any nut or bolt on your vehicle, if you're putting it back in, you shouldn't have that much resistance. But, what the hell was that? Anyways, somebody had some really bad brake pads, but these don't screw into the torque converter, so we're a little bit fucked. Update time, finally! So, we had to go get some more bolts. We had to grind them down because they were a little too long.
Yeah, fuck this thing, by the way.
We got all of those in, blue red Loctite, just to help a little bit. Got everything hooked up. If you guys want to see how these linkages
Yeah,
are.
there ain't no fucking video showing on how this is supposed to be, so we had to figure that out ourselves.
So TK's level comes down, hooks to this pivot point, and the level for this is up top. So we had to figure that all out. These kick down cable, shifter cable, they just pop right on in.
Uh-oh.
So I'll lock the wheel. But yeah, so you rotate until one of the holes is open on your flex plate, and then you stick your fingers where the solder goes. Well, that went $2.
More than that.
And So you rotate the tow controller with your fingers, find the hole that matches, screw it in, hand tight, and then spin the engine along to the next hole, see if it's hand tight, if whatnot, and just do that until you get all of them. It's really annoying and complicated. Anyways, we got a dead man's post up here, holding it up until we get the T-case in with the transmission jack. That was way too hard. But yeah, got a connector here, connector right up here, connector there. This is also on a 94 Grand Cherokee. So, yep. And then you have your 2 wires that come out here for your T-case. So, let's get this puppy in. So make sure you put fluid in your T-case before it goes in, because bad things will happen. It'll either take, well, on this particular casing, it'll take 80, 90,
or ATF4.
Or ATF4. So we did the ATF4.
It takes 3 quarts.
3 quarts.
So, 3 of these.
Yeah, 3 of those, 3 quarts out of the 5 quart container.
Yeah.
But, okay. Let's set up a time lapse and let's try getting this in. So I didn't record any because I was standing right in front of the camera, but we just lifted up the T-case, rotated it into place. This is just here for support, same with the dead man's post. We gotta put all the nuts on. We did put some RTF on there for gasket maker.
A decent bit. This glove can tell you the story.
Ew, did you come all over your glove? Anyways, let's get these nuts in, get the drive shafts in, transmission lines.
We're literally only putting the rear drive shaft in, so.
Okay.
We have 5,
oh yeah, because the CV axles
we have 5 bolts, plus 4, plus 4, so we have 8 plus 5 is 13.
Something like that. Let's get this shit done. Flushing the transmission lines. So it's nasty.
No, it would be really fucking really cool if this shit. Oh, I know why it was leaking now.
Nasty. So, update, we got everything in, besides transmission lines and drive shaft. It's been like an hour since the last clip, but got the exhaust back on, did all the transmission lines. We came up from right here, go right up past there. It's really close to the harmonic, so hopefully that doesn't cause problems. Up and over the engine mount instead of under, like they used to be. They used to literally run right here.
Yeah.
So this part would drive right into the side of it.
Yeah, my 4-link was like eating my fucking transmission lines.
Yeah. And then we have them come down here, and they're just hooked up. Like normal, everything's nice and tight. We got this front tube for the T-case, so when we go up in the air, well, down from the air, we can pull that up and through. Where does that connector go to? Oh, that's O2 sensor. lights aren't even coming on. Well, fuck. So, right here next to my feet might be something fairly important.
Just take that.
Maybe that's why it wasn't moving, huh?